Hi there, my name is Daniel D1 Samson. I want to talk about something quite interesting today that I've been bothering, couples and of course those in relationship. It's about you always wanting to be the one to win an argument in a relationship or in your marriage. Every time you always want to be the one that is right. You always want to be the one that wins the argument just so you feel good, all right? It is a very wrong mindset for you to think that you should win all arguments, even when you know that it is baseless. You see, sometimes most of the issues where we they get for marriage, now we they carry and give ourselves. Some of the things where we they carry put on top of, now we they cause them. There are things that are totally unnecessary. You just want to, so that you feel that you're always the one that is right, or you're always winning every argument. If you find yourself in such a place, let me tell you what might happen to you. Find out that you're not growing. You just be revolving in a circle, and then your spouse will not be able to talk to you because they feel that every time they try to talk to you, you are incorrigible. You don't see yourself as ever being wrong. So because of that, they can't have a conversation with you, and that's why you have couples living together and their devices, their phones are closer than them, to them than you. So you're in a home together with your wife or your husband, and both of you are fiddling on your phones, and there's no communication. You guys can't talk to yourself because every time you try to talk, one person is trying to win the argument and the other person is trying to be wrong. It's trying to prove the other person wrong. It is why there are so many marriages that people are only cohabiting. They are not enjoying their marriages. It's a very simple thing. Every time you want to have a conversation with your spouse or your partner, understand something, that there's a part of them that would want them to either win or lose. And there are people that cannot handle losing anything. That's the truth about it. Just as there are people that can't handle when they win something. Some people just pass out. There are people that cannot handle it. So if you're married to someone that cannot handle failure, for example, they don't know how to handle when they are wrong. There are people like that. I know of women that when you tell them they are wrong, they tell you that they are not. Even when they are wrong, they don't accept that they are wrong. It's a very bad place to be. So if you're married to such a person, you need to help them come out of, because it will affect you in the long run as a man or as a woman. If you have a man that does not accept that he is wrong, if you are not yet married to that kind of a person, I would advise that you run away from such a person. That's a big red flag, because we are all humans. We are going to be wrong at some point. But if you are wrong and then somebody's trying to tell you that you're wrong, it's also good for you to accept it, because it will help you learn and make your relationship or your marriage better. However, if you are having a conversation with such a person and you're trying to tell them that, okay, this is what it is, and they do not want to accept it, I always advise that you shut down on such conversations so that you don't make it degenerate to something else, especially if you are dealing with someone who doesn't know how to manage failure, who doesn't know how to manage being wrong. You need to understand this. These are tiny things that are, militating against a lot of homes. Everybody wants to be right. Everybody wants to be the one winning conversations. It cannot work that way. We cannot build our homes that way. We need to understand that our coming together is not for who is good, it is not. Now we just carry these unnecessary things. We are all gullible to ourselves. I am foolish to the things that I don't know. You are foolish to the things that you do not know. So if we are coming together, it's for us to bring our imperfections as persons together and become perfect in ourselves. We need to find out how we can get to build our strength from our weaknesses. Not you trying to paint it to your spouse that, see, this is what I was talking about. See, it is totally needless. And it is why a lot of marriages are struggling. I am coming out today to tell you that, please, no matter what it is, desist from trying to be the one that is always right in your relationship or your marriage. Let the other person understand that, yes, I am wrong or I am right. Learn to let it go. Come down from your high horses. Drop your pride. Drop your ego. Let us live happily. At the end of the day, make marriage sweet us. Make we use and glorify God. I hope I've spoken so well. Till I come your way again. My name is Daniel D1 Samson. See you some other time. Bye-bye.